Shabbat Shalom. As we do each year, we have returned yet again to Parashat Re'eh, to a portion that we have already read on Shmini Atzeret, Pesach, and Shavuot this year. We return with Parashat Re'eh yet again to the same explanation of kashrut, of payah, leaving the corner of our fields, of tithes, and of the sabbatical year that the Israelites have already learned in the book of Vayikra. In Parashat Re'eh, as Moshe already has so many times in our book of Dvarim, Moshe begs the Israelites to follow God's mitzvot and to please stop worshiping idols. Each week here, we say the same prayers we always do, and as Elul approaches, we look forward to hours and hours of High Holy Day services in which we recite the same prayers that we have recited for thousands of years. We are a tradition and a people that thrive on repetition. As the sage Ben Bagbog teaches in Pirkei Avot, hafoch ba v'hafoch ba v'chula ba. Turn it and turn it, for everything is in it. We repeat our Torah, our traditions, even the recipes we make year after year because we believe that there's more to glean from them. There are new insights to learn, new parts of our tradition that we have not yet experienced, new people we have not introduced our recipe to. More importantly, each time we return to a holiday or a mitzvah, we are different. We turn ourselves over and over again, believing we can be and can do better because everything is in us too. As we approach this new year, as the month of Elul approaches, I invite us to think how we are different this year than we were 1 year ago. Many of us are in very different life situations. The people in our lives have changed, and we've made new accomplishments and new mistakes alike. We may have moved, retired, changed jobs, or experienced a change in our physical or our mental capabilities. Our children may have hit milestones or experienced challenges that have changed our own perspective, our identity, and our personal freedoms. Even for those of us who have experienced a year of stability or even complacency, we have learned new skills and texts. We have met new people, and we've experienced at least something we never thought of experiencing before. Each time we return to a Torah text, even a parsha as repetitive as ours, we come to that text as different people with different lessons to learn from it. In the new year to come, just as we have so much to gain from the endless well of Torah, Torah has so much to gain from the endless well of potential in each and every one of us. In this parsha with so many repetitions of kashrut, of charges towards supporting the needy and our Jewish community, of our Jewish holidays, we are reminded to turn these traditions and turn them again, trying something new with them this year. This might be the year in which our life circumstances, maybe a doctor's warning to watch what we eat, or maybe financial gains that now make kosher meat more accessible to us, allow us to dive one step deeper into our practice of keeping kosher. This might be the year in which that bigger backyard or that time gained in retirement allows us to build a sukkah for the first time. As each holiday approaches, we have the opportunity to ask ourselves, what can I add or enhance in my practice based on the unique person that I am this year? As this new year approaches, we have the opportunity to ask ourselves, which of these mitzvot that I have read over and over and have pushed off over and over, am I finally going to embrace this year? With this new situation I find myself in, the new support system that I have gathered around me. Yes, we embrace repetition to remind ourselves of what we have forgotten, and we embrace repetition in order to achieve comfort. However, we also embrace repetition to nag ourselves a little bit, to challenge ourselves to dig deeper and to look at things differently this time around. After all, as we learn when we learn about our holidays, this parasha, Our religious tradition comes from a tradition of sacrifice. And in a world in which we're no longer sacrificing animals, there's so much in our lives, our finances, our personal preferences, and far, far beyond, that we can sacrifice just a little to make room for our Judaism and for our Jewish practice. I think of our Yom Kippur liturgy, in which we repeat our wrongdoings over and over again. The first or second time, when I say, we have sinned against you through condescension, I might think that wrongdoing, that particular wrongdoing, does not apply to me. Or even if it does, I have bigger fish to fry. But when I repeat it twice in Mariv, and then twice in Shacharit, and twice in Musaf, eventually, I start to remember the ways in which I could dial down my judgment or pay more attention to my facial reactions when I'm speaking to others. Hafuchba v'hafuchba, we turn our text and our prayers upside down, inside out, backwards and forwards again, in part so that we can learn how to do the same with our self-reflection and the action that comes from it. As the High Holy Days approach, as our Melech, our sovereign, begins to approach with even more presence than we feel at any other time of year, we remind ourselves of the infinite nature of not only our text and tradition, but our own ability, our own responsibility. Hafochba v'hafochba, turn us over and over again, for all is therein. And as the text teaches, and look into it, and become gray and old in it, and do not wander away from it, for you have no better portion than it. You have no better portion than the Jewish people, than our tradition, our text, and this body and soul that we each inhabit, created in the image of our living God. Shabbat Shalom.